Hello, welcome back. We continue with part B of tutorial sheet 3. So in this section, we'll cover part B and part C. So before we start answering questions, I would like to give a brief background or certain things that will help us even as we solve these questions. So firstly, we need to understand that if we have y equal to a raised to the power x, then x is equal to log a y, and then also whenever we have a logarithmic function of say we have log e, whenever we have this kind of arrangement where we have an e, so whenever we have log e, this log e can translate to in ln. It can mean lean. Okay, so I just thought we could have that. So meaning this here is in exponential form, then this here is in logarithmic form. So the question is asking us to convert from logarithmic and then we take it to exponential form. So this here is the conversion. So y, a, x, this can represent numbers, but whenever we are converting, let's make sure we use this conversion. Okay, I hope that's clear. So for question one, we have log 32 is equal to 5. So using this conversion ratio, we can see that this 2 is that a there, the 32 is the y, and the 5 is the x. So if we convert this to exponential form, this is the same as 2 raised to the power 5 is equal to 32. So whenever it's in logarithmic form, I think I usually, something that could help you is just make sure that whatever is down here is the base, then whatever is equating to is the power. I think that can help you. So and then also I think let me just write it here. Whenever you have, say, log ab is equal to c, so always take it, this should raise whatever is to the equal to sign to the power. It should be to the power whatever is on the right hand side of the equal to sign. So meaning this a, just write it there and then cancel the logarithm, so that it should be b is equal to a power c. So you can just use that to help you recall. Otherwise, if you want, I think the best is always to go for this there, because that's the conversion. Okay, so for question 2, we have log 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so expressing this in exponential form is just 5 to the power 0 is equal to 1. And then for number 3, we have log 10 is 0.1. So these are some of the questions that you can capitalize in the exam or the test, because these are simple questions, you're just converting. So this then becomes 10 raised to the power negative 1 is equal to 0.1. Okay, so we have that, and then we move on to our last question, which is question 4. I think we can write question 4 there. So question 4, we have ln 5 is equal to x. So remember, this ln is the same as log e. log e. So we can then rewrite this as log e 5 is equal to x. Then since if we have that, we can then express it as e raised to the power x is equal to 5. Yeah, like that. So we are done with part B. We go on to part C. So part C, we are doing the reverse of what we were doing earlier on. So remember our conversion. Let me just write it on the corner so that we can see it. So our conversion is, if we have y equal to a raised to the power x, then x is equal to log ay like that. So that conversion will help us. And then we also said log e is equal to ln, like that. Okay, so we just write it down there for easy reference. So 1, we have 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 8. So so we're trying to convert to this there. So the power is what drops down there. So we'll have 3 is equal to, then we write log, so the 2 comes down, and then we have 8, like that. Okay, then question 2, we have 10 raised to the power negative 3 is equal to 0.001. So this is the same as negative 3 is equal to log 10 0.001. So for log 10 we might as well write this as negative 3 is equal to log 0.001. So the rule is that usually if it is if what we have down here is 10, we can still write it in this format. It is still correct. Okay, and then for question 3, we have 81 raised to the power half equal to 9. I don't have space down there, but I think I can still write it here. So this then becomes half equal to log 81 and then 9, like that. Okay, we go on to our last question. I think we can solve this on the next page. So question 4 says that is e raised to the power x plus 1. E raised to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0.5, like that. So since we are writing this in log, so this will be x plus 1 is equal to log e 0.5. But remember what we said. We said whenever we have log e, this is the same as ln. So we can then express this as x plus 1 is equal to ln 0.5, like this. We can still express it like this. Okay, so we are done with part B and part C. Be sure to watch the other parts for this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.